Alright, sorry guys. OBS crashed on me, so not sure what that's about, but it lost access to its server, so everything else went down. We missed a couple minutes of content for that, so basically it's a trial PvP match VAI. It just throws us in there. We have a little fight amongst ourselves and we move on with our day. Not a big deal. Didn't miss anything of importance. Alright, perfect. Internet's stable, so I think we're all good here. Just waiting on everything to catch back up. Nope. And we're dropping again. Gotta be kidding me. Seems like OBS's server is having issues. I just did a test my speed and I'm pushing 600 and 250, so it's not a me thing. Okay, there we go. OBS is finally stabilized. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Sorry. Always gotta be something when you're streaming. Alright, that should be fine. Give it just a second here, pause my secondaries, and get back to it. Yep, seems like we're good. Okay, sorry guys. Minor little delays. Escorting Rurik. Go kill a little boss and get out of Pre-Ascalon. I don't remember which way we're going, but I feel like it's this way. It's been a while. Hey, look, it's this way. Not what I meant to hit, but that's okay. That's what, a 10 point? Yeah. Nice thing about having the Necro primary is when things die, you get energy back. You see an energy and health. Wondering if they, but it also didn't used to have a cap, so you could pretty much just perma-spam. Obviously, they adjusted that at some point in the last few years. The Mesmer degens are not a joke, though. Oh, there's the boss. Probably should have put it on him. We're obstructed, so we can cast through walls, but... Cool, that was fun. Ruh-roh.
It was on that day that the Char discovered a way around the ground.
Feel a little bit of a Lord of the Rings.
This is where the true story begins.
Alright, so, 2 years later. Cool. Welcome to Ascalon. It's been burned to the ground. We're trying to rebuild it. I see things trying to sneak up on me. I do love the aggro bubbles and stuff. It's very handy for utility purposes. Bye. Okay, into Ascalon we go. Alright, merchant, skills, cool. We just need to go sell some stuff so we can get into our storage unit. Hopefully that's enough. Otherwise we'll go kill some more random things. Actually, if we turn in our quest, we'll probably be fine too. Yay. Alright. Need my ID kit. I just dumped stuff off of my other one that I was restarting, so... Don't ask me why I have so many collectible things. But, they're shiny and I have them. Where's my big one? There you are. XP scrolls. Spare runes, spare stuff, you know the drill. It's like, that looks like a Mez rune. Indeed it is. Assassin stuff for an assassin I was working on leveling. Alright, withdraw funds. Let's take like 5k. That'll be plenty. Cool. Where's that skill person? There you are. Get stuck on a wall. The AI pathing is not the greatest, I'll give you that. Okay, there we go. Energy regen, can't self-target, that's what I thought. Renewal, that's our health regen. That's a really nice one. We might as well buy that one. That's fun. You can use the Necro as a support character. Oh, we don't have skill points. I don't know why we're still shopping. There's stuff in there we want. Cool. Trying to get back onto the main quest line here. Obviously, if you need to, you can switch out your henchmen. Oh, so you can select multiples. Interesting. But you can't highlight beyond the emblems, so. Okay, that tells us who all is playing with which alteration, so that's good to know. I'm glad they added the quest notes up on the XP bar, because those didn't used to be there. Guess we probably should have equipped the skill before we left town, but whatever. We're just going right over here. It's this one. Helping people. Quite the little quest section here. That's handy. Okay. What do you have? Sure. Looks like the path goes in the rocks behind us. We'll go run some quick quests here. All the rocky elementals. Whoever called down Firestorm, it's a little overkill. Do you want to pick that up? There you go. Money, money, money. Cool. I think that's take it back, which is fine, but I think these are off this way. This one's further out, so we'll run to this one and then port back to Ascalon, turn the second one in, and then step out of town for the third. No? I need to be over there. Okay, we can get there this way. Is that a boss over there in the corner? Sweet. Let's go get rid of that too. Party Mechanics 101. Kill the healers. And we've died. This is why we don't play permadeath characters. It's quite the hefty death penalty, too. Like, that's a necro. Nothing funnier than watching a heal area when you've got a tank in the party. Let's leave the gargoyle alone. Where are we going? Up top. Okay. Not what I meant to hit. Of course we can't just walk up. Oh, I didn't pick up bags and stuff when I was at the Mercs. Oh well, we'll deal with that in a bit. if I do. That's not what I meant to hit. And we can't adjust them while we're out, so we'll fix it when we go home. Alright, Regent Valley, there's a boss out here or something we've got to kill. It's a bandit. Bye. A lot of little side quests and stuff you'll get skill points and stuff for too, so it's not just level based on those. It's a good thing because you hit level 20 pretty quick if you stick to the main lines. And then as soon as you hit like 13, 14, you go take some cap sigs and go borrow elite skills from bosses, and you'll be level 20 in like 4 of them if memory serves. Unless they've changed that as well, which I doubt. Do you guys want to kill it, or do you want me to do it? The whole 1 energy back is kind of... Need to respec into reaping. Well, that's not nice. He hit me with the same stuff I hit him with. Love the little signposts they've got out, though. Where are we going? Can we go? It's gotta be downriver. It's right here somewhere. But I don't see a way to get downriver. We assume that means there's a longer route we have to take. Yep. There we go. Gotta be full inventory pretty soon. Really? There's a whole lot of Ellies out here. Whoa. Sorry. Went off screen there for a second. Okay, how about we don't stand in the giant ball of fire? I like shiny stuff. Do I need shiny stuff? No. Am I gonna collect it all? Yes. Bye-bye. No, we have a very long run back. I was checking to see if there were any towns close by, but I'm not aware of any. There's a gate just around the corner. I'm not sure where that goes. So many little side towns that I don't remember anymore. But that's saying it's just this way, so we can go check, see if there's something here. Oh, it's a little fortress. But it's not accessible from this direction. Fort Rannoch. Sweet. How do we get up there? Oh, come on. Go see if we can get in from down here. Looks like it. It's a much shorter run. pissed off the whole bunch of them. Char did not want to die. Alright, let's go hop into Rannick and port back. I feel like that merchant's right around here. There you are. I need storage. I think... is it 2 bags? No, maybe not. Yeah, it's 2 bags. Sweet. As long as we're here, we'll go drop off our rocks in our chest. Reset our points, and then go out of town. Should probably check the skill trader too. Where is my... Did I not buy my material storage? There we go. Like I was missing something here. So much wood. Okay. See if we can just sell the axe, hammer, or whatever it was. Because I don't need it. There we go. Okay, skill trader. Nice. Don't want to go all in on that yet. Okay, so blood tier. That's an amazing buff for your party when you get there. We're not speccing into that right now. There we go. We need that. And we're out of skill points. Okay. That is an amazing ability. So, You target somebody before they go down, and when that target dies, it deals 36 damage to AoE and inflicts poison. Now it says if target ally dies, so I'm wondering if they changed that so it's no longer viable on everything. But basically when you get into making little minions, you throw that on them right before they die, and they cause massive problems for people. It's immensely entertaining. Eleanor Rigby. Sweet. Back out the door. Should just have to stop at that little camp and we should be done with everything out there. And even though we unlocked Rannick, we didn't go the route we're supposed to for it, so we'll double back for that. Where's the Devourer? Yep, still works. So that's a 30-second debuff. Supposed to be a 30-second debuff. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, it's on me. So they did change it to ally only. Very interesting. It was overpowered before because you could just chain it out. It's dirt cheap. So I'm not really surprised. Obviously it's been a while since I played the Minion Master. Ooh, all kinds of free stuff. It keeps sending me out to Timbuktu. I don't want to be in Timbuktu right now. There's Titus. He's the one I need to talk to. Defend the wall. Okay, so for the moment, that's actually not helpful to us. So we're going to dump those points nope, into illusion. Because it just brings that up. Cool. Now off to Rannick officially. So to make that useful, we're going to have to get our minions. Need to sell all that, but we'll do that in Rannick. Rolf. One unused point. Let's do that. Oh, we did get Siphon. Siphon's nice to have just because, but it's so expensive. Energy tap, ether. Cool. Now we got a full skill bar. Alright, let's get on with it. Spoiler alert, we make sucky wall defenders. Ooh, they're planning raids on the wall. Let's go spy on them. They'll be fine, they won't notice, right? Oh, that's what I thought. So this one costs us 4 energy, but we get 8 back. It just puts it on cooldown, so it does allow us to do a lot more. But comes at a trade-off. Seriously. I didn't realize we were that close on our level. And this one's energy cost for health. Necro's got a lot of life leech. If he needs it. So does the Necro. Obviously, the Necro and the Mesmer both have those, so the Mesmer ones right at this point are better. Later game, really kind of hard to say on that. It comes down to preference more at that point. But having some overlap is not a bad option. Oh, that's a touch. I forgot. That's why it says touch ability. Poke. Poke. Come here. He's running. I don't know why he's running, but he's running. I think he just figured out that we're back here. Probably could have figured that out a little bit sooner. Poke. Might as well top off. There's a boss kill for the party. Pull the lever, Crunk. Might as well grab the bonus if we remember where all of it is. That's also the difference. This one's a touch ability, but it does a little bit more damage. This one steals the health, so we get it. So there's also those trades, because you get a lot of offensive that also life leeches. Like this one's a -1 for them and a +1 for us. When you get that up like 6-7 points, it makes a difference. Not what I meant to hit, but it'll work. And you can stack degems, so at that point they start chunking away pretty fast. Not him, he's gonna die before that goes off. There's first piece of 4, I believe. Bug. That's overkill. Both bird got mad at us. Now the problem with killing all of them is now we have to kill all of these. But the healers are more annoying. Let's see, was it this way? It is. I don't know, at least one of them's en route to turning it in. I think the other's further out. hardly worth a boss fight. That should be our third one there. There it is. Alright, I think that's the last piece. The other piece, well, not the last piece, second to last piece. I think the last piece itself is en route to the objective, which is back off this corner. Ascalonian chest. So let's double back and go turn that in. I probably remember a chunk of the bonuses, but not all of them. It's been a lot of years since I lived here. Hey, look. Why is it obstructed? Some of the ranger ones or some of the warrior bosses early game just suck because you get so much regens. If you don't have the right composition, you're just screwed on a boss. Alright, that should be all the pieces. So I'll kill a couple more crawl down here. So I'm getting 4 points of energy every time something dies. Not a bad way to go. Yay, skill points. Normally when you talk to him it would give you the rundown on what you need to do, but since we had all 4 of the pieces already, it gives us the credit and then tells us, hey, this is the bonus. A little bit weird, but it is what it is. We're going to be on this character for a while. We should probably buy some keys at some point, so we've got them. Give it a minute here, we'll go tank the boss. Alright, time to run home. What do you see? I don't see anything. Let's check a different wall. Oh shoot. There's a lot of them.
The Char invasion force. Captain Calhan was right. They've spotted us! Back to the wall!
So, I don't know if they've changed it, but you used to, if you had a level 20, you could face tank this army. And then just casually walk back to base. Doesn't change any of your dialogue options or anything, it just is funny. One of the upcoming missions, you're supposed to sneak out the back of the fortress, go pick off the parties, and then open the front door to let Rurik out. Once again, if you have a level 20, you can pop the lever and the whole army comes flooding in. You nuke the whole army and call it a day. But you lose out on the bonus that way, so, you know, take your pick. They do kind of pause in places so you can deal with things, but you can just keep running. One of the things I like about Guild Wars, though, is generally the path as to where you need to go is pretty clear, even if you're open exploring the worlds. feel like you should be able to stand here and fight, but it's not designed that way. Woohoo! I think we got another level.
You're back. Well done. What news of the Char?
They're downstairs.
Sir, we found Bonfaz Burntfur and the Char army in a valley to the north. But I'm afraid we were spotted. They come for the wall as we speak. There are too many. We'll never hold them back. The wall is lost. We must fall back.